Hello and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be setting up Journal 150. I would show you what it looks like, but I've already set it up. So that would be spoilers for you. It has gold pages. This is a landmark journal, so it has this and then this. I got this back at Ross from like back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean like 2016, 2017-ish. So yeah, like almost 10 years ago now. Um, it says, Write with your heart, and it is a faux weather journal, just like the other landmark journals. So, with all that out of the way, let's get into the moving into this journal phase. All right, I hope you enjoy. All right, so we might have some background noise because my neighbors are watching a movie. Hopefully, I don't get copywritten for that. All right, this is going to be my setup for Journal 150. I don't know how I'm going to decorate it yet, but I do know its name. So its name is, well, first, Journal 150. And we are a champion diary keeper. In real life, when I was actually starting this journal, I was really excited for fall and wanted to kind of fall vibe it up. I feel like that as soon as like July 4th is done with, I am done with summer. I'm not a summer girly. I'm more of a fall, winter, spring girly, any really thing except for summer. The only thing I get excited for summer is staying up late and writing. And now that I work a like normal job, I can't do that. I did go back and I put those dinosaur stickers where they belonged, like I mentioned in the last video. So that was really nice. I will say that I have a conspiracy theory that every time I put writing stickers in a journal, I'm not going to get a lot of writing done. And that is true for this journal as well. I had intentions on writing an outline for a short story, and realistically, I didn't even finish that until journal 154, so 4 journals later. Oh, Delilah's here. It looks like she's hyperventilating, but she's not. This is just her normal breathing. It's just a hyperlapse. So yeah, I was really just fighting the fall vibes and really feeling Pokemon. I actually wanted to go into a Pokemon journal, and I was a little bit afraid that I wouldn't get along with this journal, but I did kind of the further I got into it. And I was actually very sad when I ended it because I absolutely loved it so much, which this has been a theme for every single journal, I think, since. So that's unique and interesting, I guess. But but overall, even though I kind of wasn't feeling the summer vibes, I'm glad that I made it summery. And also, even though I wasn't really feeling this journal when I was very first starting it, I'm glad that I stuck through it and I actually really liked it at the end. I will say that I'm still bummed that I didn't finish 148 and then start and finish 149 and then start 150 all in the same day. And we're done. Okay, so to kind of explain things, when I did Journal 100, it was world renowned diary keeper. And so I'm super into Pokemon right now, as you can tell with the Pokemon stickers. And so I said champion Pokemon keeper, because, you know, Pokemon champion. Okay, and then the rest of it, this came from like a planner that I had. So it kind of started off like the blue-ish theme that I was going with. Uh, I did the Hoenn starters here because in Pokemon Sleep, for their second year anniversary, they introduced the Hoenn starters. And I think like no, there were some other Pokemon from Hoenn. So just like the Hoenn stars that they introduced. And then I put Guarded by Tortor, which is one of my Pokemon, probably like Ruby. Yeah, probably Ruby playthrough starters. So this is actually from my Pokemon Diamond like Pokédex because I had transferred it over. I added just these little teacups just to like give off a summer vibe and then also tie into these summer vibe teacups over here. I did this little fox with boba. This is where I'm going to write like the books that I finish if I finish any in this journal. Here, and then I put writer, I dream, which should be just like writer comma I dream, but whatever. So this is where I'll tally like the books that I finish. Okay, so as you can tell, I've already been in it for a couple days, so I started this journal actually yesterday, and then I'll write like the days here, as is my usual. And then added some watermelon just because I have the watermelon candle that I bought, and then also it's a very summery vibe drink. It's kind of funny because I'm like actually in the mood for fall, like summerween, and all that other jazz, like that kind of came around in Michael's, and so like I'm also kind of in the mood for like fall and like fall-y things. I also got in the mood this early. Well, maybe not this early. So it's July 26th for me right now, 2025. I did pick a August journal in 2023 and it decorated it kind of Halloween like, but I will at least make it through this journal still in the summer vibes because it is still very hot. We're in heat advisory after heat advisory. Oh gosh. All right. So I did put a couple like writing references here. This sticker says no amount of anxiety can change your future. Let go, breathe, and just live. This is just because a lot of things are kind of changing. I'm going to be starting a new job in this journal. That's going to be really fun. And then also just a lot of things about like my dreams, my future, how to you know, get where I want to go. So it says Dear Dream, did like a little paper airplane thing. And then this is a Eleanor Roosevelt quote, which is the future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And then kind of already went over the back, but yeah, oh. Okay, the last little tidbit that I didn't really talk to you about is here's kind of like the battle moves, trainer memo, and the Pokemon skills for Tortor, the Pokemon that is the guardian of this journal. And then I put a little lemon or lemonade drinks here, and then ice cream because I am drinking because I am eating a lot more ice cream just because it's hot in summer. But this, I actually don't like lemon drinks. I don't like lemonade, and I really rarely like lemon being in a drink unless it's water or tea for some reason. I think maybe just because it dehydrates me and I'm very easily dehydrated. I do drink a lot of water, but my body just has a hard time absorbing the water. So if you kind of like have the overhydration, but also constantly feeling like you're thirsty, problem like I do, talk to your doctor. What my doctor suggested for me was drinking water with things inside. So like, just like make a pitcher of water with like cucumbers or something like that. So then your body's like, it's a food because there's like food elements in here. And then it just helps like absorb things like that. But anyway, I'm very easily prone to dehydration headaches as well, so that's why I don't like lemonade. They'll just give me my migraines and headaches if I'm not too careful. But they look cute, so they added to the journal. And just like that, we're done setting up, and I'm fully moved into journal 150. This is really cool. Okay, so I do landmark journals typically every 25th journal, and I always forget the number 25. Didn't do a landmark journal for 25 and then 125, but I did do a landmark journal for journal 75, and now I'm kind of wondering, do I continue that theme for 175? Is it a landmark journal, or do I just wait until my next landmark journal to be journal 200? Let me know in the comments below what you think, what you personally would do if you were in my position. I'm very curious, and I will most likely pick one out. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Always remember to find an excuse and a reason to write, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!